Please bear with me with these interruptions. I'm still getting a hang of this video thing, but as I was editing this video, I think I might separate it into two parts, because there's a section where if I add it into this video, it's going to be very long, and I don't want a long video, so I'll just make it into a third one. And that section is about my new type of Christmas, and this just means me integrating into my in-laws family and their traditions and stuff like that, which is, as you can imagine, very different from what I grew up with or how I used to spend my Christmases. It's been 3 Christmases right now, and it's been quite a journey, so I share a lot more about that in that section of the video, but I think I'll do it separately so as not to detract from it by trying to make it shorter. So this is just a collection of various bits and pieces of the last week. That's Christmas week. Can you imagine? I have a tripod, but and I carried it. I'm just not using it just yet. So I am currently in Nyahururu at my in-laws' place with my family. We have come to spend Christmas over here, and I'm tucked away in like a laundry room workstation type place, because I, one, needed some time alone. 2, I have some things to catch up on work-wise before I take a break for the year. So we've been here a day, and to be honest, it has been quite interesting, and more specifically because of my daughter. I prepared her for this trip. It's a bit different coming with her now at 2.5, where she's a little bit more cognizant of what's going on, but not fully. So I kept telling her we are going to shows, cars, and uncle will be there, blah 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 blah. It's far, so everything was going great. She was happy to see them. When we came, she had a fantastic day because we got here a bit early, like just into the afternoon. So everything was going well until it got to bath time. Sorry, got cut off a minute there. So yeah, bath time was going great. No, not bath time. So I thought I've always only just come here with the one child. Now that 2, I was like, let's double stack this bath time. For all my Formula One fans, we all know what we mean by double stacking. So I prepared everyone's set of clothes, everyone's set of waters, so that once one is out and ready, it's like a factory chain. But once Kyo came into the room, she was like, nah, right? And her thing was like, she's afraid of the light, so she was like, no, go by light. Like, so sometimes she is actually afraid of the light, but sometimes it's her way of showing that she's uncomfortable. And at that moment, I wasn't too sure what she was uncomfortable about, so just like, let me focus on the crying baby, get him in bed, and then we'll figure this part out. So we do that, get him in bed, then we have like dinner with Keo and everyone, and then now it comes time to go bathe. So we're like, hey, good night. So she's like a bit hesitant about it, and then once we get to the room again, she's like, z, afraid of the light. She's like, nataka kwenda home. This is like 8 p.m. at night in Nyahururu. I'm like, which is quite far. It's like 3.5 hours drive from Nairobi where we live. She's like, nataka kwenda home. I'm like, hatuwezi enda home. It's not even an option. We had shows and kukas, which was like, yeah, that was great, but now it's time to go home so that I can bathe and sleep. Oh, and what ensued there was just like, she was properly panicked. And at first it started out like it was some bit of a joke, but it wasn't. It was like proper panic. I even went outside to show her how dark it is, that we can't go anywhere, and I could feel like her fear in her body. She was just tightening up, and it was a lot. and everyone is trying to offer opinions, and even our grandparents are trying to figure out like what's going on. Does she do this? Does she, just like Anyway, so we come to this room with my husband and her, turn off all the lights, gets quiet, and then she falls asleep in his arms. And then eventually we have to transfer her to bed, which is quite a ways away from this room. She wakes up in the middle and starts crying again. I'm like, no, it's okay, mama. I'll enter bed with you. So I slept with her. And the bad part about this is she hadn't bathed. We hadn't even changed her diaper. So at night, I just kept thinking about her in a full diaper. And true to fact, she woke up in the morning with like having leaked out of the diaper, but at least she made it through the night. And now this morning, I was just like, how do I... So it became a test of like trying to figure out how to do this a little bit better. And you know what hit me not too long ago, just a couple of hours ago. It's now 3:30. Was that she probably didn't understand why she's going to bathe in a bedroom and not a bathroom. I was just like, let me just try that. So I asked after we've eaten lunch. I'm like, can we go bathe in the bathroom? She's like, yeah. I was like, gosh, and the reason why we bathe in the bedroom is because we do it in the evening. And in the evening, it's so cold here that you need a heater, and you can only heat what? The bedroom. My God, that was the easiest bath time you ever had. She's taking a bath and I was like, okay, guess we're just gonna wear the same clothes we had. But the thing is, yesterday she'd pushed us, and me and the dad were feeling like we're being judged as not being able to handle our toddler. And there was a lot going on, everyone giving opinions and everyone doing this, and she was properly panicked, like I felt horrible that I wasn't able to calm her down. And she just literally wanted to bathe in a bathroom, but she couldn't find ways to communicate that. Anyway, that's how we started our Christmas break. So let me actually do the things I was supposed to do in this room instead of doing this part. Because I don't think I have that much free time. I can hear Dayo calling out. And yeah, and hopefully I'll document a little bit more about our little break. It's so quiet. Guys have gone out to, I think, the shops. Yeah, my husband, his brother, and Kyo, I think, are out at the shops. Mommy-in-law is probably sleeping. Dad is napping. Dad is somewhere. So I'm like alone, and I'm taking time to look at our photo album. I think we kept a digital copy and then we gave them a physical copy to go through because, parents love this type of things. And there's a picture here a couple of pictures here that made me miss my mom and sis a lot. I haven't seen them in quite some time. My sister more recently, but my mom since June 2021. So here they are. They walked me down the aisle. And I think they did a fantastic job. That's us. Let's get close. Yeah, there we go. such a pretty day. And they did me a lot of justice. I always thought I would walk down the aisle with my dad, but oh well, things happened and he wasn't around. But my mom and sis, they did a fantastic job, and made it very, very memorable and very, very nice. So for that, I super appreciate. Yes, I'm just gonna take this quiet time. I'm like thinking about like how many things I can do. I can squeeze into this time. Maybe finish this, drink a cup of tea, and start editing this video. I really tried to make this dawa better. I got a second one. But it's like without the honey or anything, because I thought the other one was too sweet. But there's nothing to redeem this dawa. I'm just carrying it because I'm polite. I really have tried. It's bad from the base level. Anyway. Back home now. We decided to step out to Panari, Nyahururu, for a little cup of tea before we go down for the night. We actually never like left the house when we are here, let alone at night. So it was nice for some time alone. I tried to give my brother-in-law the dawa. That was really bad, and yeah, it wasn't just me, it was still pretty bad.